Welcome back to another episode of NaytonTech. Today we're going to be doing a quick review of some, they're called Xiberia, and that's with an X. Some over-the-ear, it's a gaming headset. Now these are compatible with pretty much all of your consoles, almost pretty much any device you really have. They've got a 3.5mm input as well as a USB input. So let's get into it. These are the headphones themselves. They have a, most likely a fake leather, but a leatherish ear pad, as well as on the top. Very soft. These have, if I remember correctly, these are 50mm drivers on these. They sound really good. I would put these up almost as good as my Logitech G933s that I have. I used these on my last trip to Portland, Oregon. Wife wanted to listen to her music in the car, and I wanted to watch One Piece. So I tried these puppies out. They blocked out the sound probably about 80–90% for her music in the car. They were very comfortable. I probably wore these a couple hours at a time. Didn't have any issues with, pain or like too much pressure over my ears or around my ears, which is always a plus when you want to wear a headset for a long time. These have a very nice, soft, braided cable. It has a mic mute as well as a volume here on the controller. Those are the only two buttons on there. On your other end, it has a here. Excuse me. So it does go to a Y, where you've got your USB input or your 3.5mm with microphone. I can focus on this. It's trying to focus on my face. So it's got both of those. It also comes with your attachment in case the device that you're using has two separate inputs or outputs, whichever, input and output, for your microphone and headphone. So you can split that. Some laptops don't have a all-inclusive plug. They've got like a mic input and then a separate headphone jack. So that's what this would be for. I use these, even with my Pixel 2 XL, I actually use them using the Bluetooth, or not Bluetooth, I'm sorry, the USB plug on them. So works great. Almost any device. They're supposed to work with your PS4, your Xbox. I think both of the Xbox consoles. Obviously, any of your laptops, any of your computers that use USB are compatible with this. And then any phone, MP3 player, any of that kind of stuff that has a headphone jack, these work great with. I don't think they have quite as much volume using the headphone jack because they are a pretty decent sized driver. But with the USB port on there, it does have, will get probably a little bit louder. The couple times that I've tested them, I haven't really had a chance to compare the volume size between, or the volume loudness between the two, in the two instances that I was testing between the two different ones. But as far as comfort goes, these are very comfortable. The drivers are actually the same size as the Logitech G933s. They run a 50mm driver as well. Bass on these is really good. The sound is actually pretty smooth across at least to me it sounds like the sound is very smooth across your frequencies. These do have a couple LEDs. Excuse me. These do have a couple LEDs built into them if you like that kind of thing. So when you're running them USB, they will light up a little bit. But all in all, and the microphone is actually pretty much on par with most of the microphones that you have in your headsets. They're not something that you're going to use doing voiceovers, things like that. But for gaming, it's pretty much on par with most of your gaming headsets that you will find out there. Even the Logitech G933 still has it cuts out a lot of your lower frequencies and kind of focuses more on just the voice frequencies, which is great for gaming. That way you're not picking up a lot of extra noise and whatnot. And it is flexible. So it does tip up to the side. You bring it down, it actually has some notches, and then it It is flexible to pull it closer away from you if you need to for sound. It is not, you cannot put it, so this microphone will only work on your left side. It doesn't go back any further than this. So you can't wear it on the right side if you actually wanted to. So all in all, great headphone. My daughter even likes these. They fit her head. She's 6, and these still work great on her. They get small enough for a child's head as well as my head. So yeah, all in all, very soft. I like them. They were great on my trip when we used them. Haven't had any issues. Sound is great. I will post a link to Amazon down below as well as price on what I paid for them if you guys are interested. I would probably give these probably about an 8 or a 9 compared to the Logitech G933s. So they are right up there. So price comparison, great price value. Granted, these are not wireless compared to the Logitechs, but as far as sound quality and feature goes, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I've got a lot more videos coming out. Got some new content that I'm going to be adding to the channel. I'm always kind of trying to change things up a little bit, keep things interesting, as well as keep a lot of the old content going, like the reviews. I've got the vlog for the Honda things that I'm doing now, and some of the 3D printing stuff, which I'm going to be doing a review on my 3D printer. I'm actually looking at picking up a second one, hopefully in the next week or so. So stay tuned for that. Hit that bell so you know anytime that I release a new video, you guys can watch it. And we'll see you next time.